Obamacare. Okay. First of all, in the first video, I talked about um, anybody can go to Wiki and go healthcare TPA, as in Tom, Paul, Albert. Third party administer. That's how most plans are, including all of the government plans, all of the social plans. The Obamacare was nothing more than an egotistical fucking Hitler style, and I'm not going for the Jew killing part, but just something that fucking, it's so egotistical, it's up there. I have never seen all of the insurance companies come together and actually fucking come up with good ideas. I mean, actually, like, work and do something. And they did. I was actually fucking blown away. And I know somebody in a couple other companies, and they were asked as well as I was asked, and all the other employees where I work for were asked for ideas. And there was a bill that was in play during that time, and I wish I remembered the HS number, that would allow small employers like your local mechanic shop to form a consortium with other local mechanic shops that were non-union or non-whatever. And I think it was, the final bill was at the state level. So meaning that in one state, you know, these mechanics can form a consortium, and there could be, most likely there would be a multiple of mechanics consortiums. You know, I'm just using mechanics as a generalization, but you know, it could be any industry, any job, any whatever. Just small employers, guys with just, you know, few to under 2,500. And they can group up together kind of like a union just for insurance. That would have fixed a lot of fucking problems. That would have lowered. You know what? The stupid thing about it is, like with my company, I said before, we make it, I think it's 1.5 or 2 cents on a dollar. It's a dollar spent by you. Not us. You. We want you to do the yearly visits, and you know, if you're fucking thinking something's wrong, go to the fucking doctor. Go. We want you to go. We'd rather you catch cancer in stage 1 than stage 4 and want to fight it. It saves us a shit ton of money, but it doesn't save us money, it saves you money. It saves your fucking, your work buddy money. It saves all your coworkers money. With all these government plans, it's not 1.5 cents. It's not anywhere close to that. It's 10 times that. Because they're all fucked up. They're all fucked up. And they've been on these. The government for the longest time had a couple insurance companies that supposedly specialized in their deal, which they fucked everything up. It's all fucked up. And they had other little, just like mom and pop fucking places dealing with it. And the fraud is so fucked up in that shit. I mean, they got Medicare alone got $4.3 billion back in fraud in February. So that's what they knew, and that's what they got back. If that doesn't fucking concern you about social fucking health care. And I could tell you some of the scams. Custom shoe orthotics. Those are a huge scam. Where a shoe orthotic is like a Dr. Scholl's. But a custom shoe orthotic is one that's actually made for your foot. They cast your foot. They do all that bullshit. It actually costs about $300 to $500, depending on who does it and all that other bullshit. But the second time around, it usually is cheaper because they already have molds and all that other bullshit. Ugh. They would have people go over to fucking old people's homes, or they would pay the driver of the old people's bus to bring them by their shop before they go to the fucking casino or something. And they would measure them all up and then get them, tell them to make their feet feel better, and then give them Dr. Scholl's and wouldn't charge us, charge them, the feds, $500 a person for Dr. Scholl's. You know how long they got that scam going? God damn, it was like fucking 10 years. 10 fucking years. They would have people, they would hire, doctors would hire beauticians. And those beauticians, of course women are always talking about weird shit when they're in those damn deals. And, probably, I would imagine that the concept of cosmetic surgery would come up in that type of atmosphere. It just makes sense to me. And they would say, well, if you got insurance, I got a cool doctor that can get that done for you. And they'll say, well, my insurance doesn't cover cosmetic surgery. And they said, well, you need nose job done? You got deviated septum. Mm-hmm. Need your boobs done? We found a mast. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they did this. There was even an expose. John, whatever the guy that does the little kitty rapist guys, he did a whole fucking expose on them and the clinic for sweaty palms. Jesus Christ, those guys. I talked to one when I was on the phones. I talked to one of those motherfuckers. They were threatening to sue us and everything else, and I put them on hold, and I read a letter that our fraud department sent to them, basically told them to go fuck themselves. I mean, it was raw. How badly it was fucking hardcore, how bad they were like telling them to go fuck themselves. We're going here, we're taking you down for this, and they're telling them every charge. We're working with, the FBI, the fucking, Homeland Security. I mean, just fucking all this shit. And I'm reading this letter going, oh my god, dude, we sent this fucking thing? Holy shit, I couldn't imagine that we would send such a fucking raw letter like that to a doctor. So I said, you guys got that letter, right? And she goes, yeah. I said, did you read it? She goes, yeah. I said, okay, what did it say? You're not going to pay? Right. You got any questions, they tell you to call that number down there. And she goes, yeah, they tell me to go fuck off. I just started laughing. I said, well, I don't know what to tell you. But they handle your account now. Yeah, I guess you should call them. Well, I don't want to hear to go fuck off again. I don't know what to tell you. But don't call here again. Beat it. And yes, we can ban people. We can ban them because it's harassment if they keep calling like that. But as usual, government healthcare, had no idea. Now, people don't realize how bad this is really going to come down to, because you got Medicare, Part A, Part B, Part D, you got Medicaid, then you got 5 states that renamed their versions, like Medi-Cal. I still don't remember Florida's. I can't remember the other ones. Then you have the special one for Congress and the president and shit. The special one. You know, all those plans cost double, the triple to 4, 5, 10 times what a normal plan costs. And now the fucking egotistical bastard adds 3 more. When only thing you needed to do is expand the Medicaid system. If you wanted insurance and couldn't afford insurance, those rates are ridiculous to begin with, because those are the rates they couldn't afford. And then on top of that, you should not be throwing them extras, because now it's just like giving welfare to people for life. And you can't reward them for that. You know, companies gave people extras to hire them. They covered Cairo. They covered this. You know, and people don't realize that also, that corporations fighting against each other for good employees were the ones that expanded our healthcare system. And people don't understand that. People in Silicon Valley that fought back and forth for fucking programmers and all that other bullshit, they're the ones that started adding hospice, adding PTOT, speech therapy, Cairo, durable medical equipment. I mean, they were adding all this shit because these guys were trying to fight. And there's even special, like I said in the first one, a company can come up with their own plan. We show them base plans, and then they can come up with something completely fucking different. There's people that cover mileage, parking, hotels. There is a cosmetic company. No, what company is that? Cosmetic or modeling or something like that. That their top 10% gets cosmetic surgery. Paid for. Boob jobs. Nose jobs. Ass lifts. Facelifts. They actually get it covered. CEOs get gym memberships. All types of shit. I mean, they can put brothels in there if they want to. But that's really how healthcare expanded, not how fucking all this other bullshit that people are talking about. Fucking England can't even afford MRI machines. How are they expanding healthcare? How are they, how all these social healthcare fucking countries doing on medical advancement? I'm sorry, but I think America has a lot to do why Magic Johnson's still alive today. Matter of fact, I think I'll end this video now. But that failed Obamacare. And I'm sorry, I do believe that there's a problem. And I do believe between a bill that would allow the consortium, and I do believe expanding the Medicaid system. And the reason I say the Medicaid is because it does not have all the extras, all the perks. It's basic shit. That's all it should be. It's all it should ever be. Basic. Next one I'm going to do is a good one. pharmaceuticals and all the bullshit.